Kari, you actually, advise people how to be quotable, and that's something that a lot of executives find harder and harder to be these days. With a lot less press, a lot less media, it's harder to be quotable. But you have some specific techniques that you advise your clients on how to do that. Can you share some of those?
Sure, I'd be glad to. I think it's always been hard to be quotable. It's just all the more important now because if you aren't, you're not heard no matter how much money you have. But specifically, I ask people to think, what is the specific detail that proves a general conclusion, not the reverse? Because we tend to talk in generalizations. Second, don't start with underbrush and background. Start with something that's a relevant fact or question that's relative to the person you're speaking with. I call it air. Make it actionable, have interestingness, and be relevant. So you look at those three things, and if you have all three, you're going to do well.
Kari, what are some of the biggest mistakes that people make when they're trying to be quotable and they make mistakes that cause them to be unmemorable or unmemorable?
They don't listen closely. They don't say something that's really relevant. And ironically, it's often not the words. It's that their presence and their style looks condescending or like they don't care or they're not responsive or they make it all about them. So those feelings cause resistance from other people. But the quotability, it's sort of like ripped from the headlines. How quickly can I say to you something up front that's clear and specific and concrete that relates to your hot button right now, your current pressing interest? And if more people did that, then they pull people in because to be quotable, you want people to ask questions and follow up, pass it along. You don't want to control the conversation. You want them to spread it for you. I like what Peter Guber said in Tell to Win. If you create a purposeful narrative that pulls other people into your story, they want to be a part of it, they may reshape it, but they're going to allude to it with pride about you. And quotability is when people talk with pride about you. Nothing can beat that, I believe, in the marketplace or in any part of your life.